explain why I haven't started on my travels yet. I was supposed to be going off end of March, early April. It hasn't happened yet, but I will explain. So that's the first reason. And number two, I thought I would just do a little practice video as well as explaining why I'm not in the van yet. So I'm going to Belfast today. Isn't this nice? Just look out the window quick. So yeah, just on the train to Belfast today because I'm getting my teeth whitened in Belfast. So I thought I'll take you along with me and we would just see what we see when we're out there. There's literally so much in Belfast. So I'm going to go and do something different than my usual, just going to Belfast to shopping. So we'll see if we can find some cool stuff and we'll go and get our teeth whitened. So I will catch up with you when we get to Belfast.
Here for the SSE Arena and Titanic Belfast.
So those are the famous like cranes in Holland and Wolff shipyard, which is the shipyard that built the Titanic. And this is Titanic Quarter, so there's loads of cool stuff to do here. And there it is, it's a better picture. But yeah, really famous cranes called David and Goliath, and obviously much after Titanic's time, but they're the first thing you see when you enter Belfast, which is pretty cool. Okay, so decided to get off at Botanic so I can just have a wee look around Botanic Gardens. Haven't been there for a very long time. I think I went to a festival there when I was at university maybe, but yeah, that was an awful long time ago. So let's go and take a little trip to Botanic Gardens, hopefully get a nice coffee. I need a nice coffee, and yeah, let's see what Botanic has to offer. Alright, over here looks quite nice. So let's nip for a coffee, try not to get run over. I'm actually going to go around the other side. It's not all covered in. Yeah, it looks alright. It's little music. We're at the 1852. Right, so it looks like we made it to Botanic Gardens. Let's have a little look. Oh, it is mega pretty. Mega pretty. Right, so I will stop and tell you a little bit about why. Sorry, I'm trying to sit with my backpack on. About why I'm not in the van. Basically, it's just not ready yet. It's taken a little bit longer than anticipated. I'm hoping that I'm picking it up this week. But it's kind of alright because my driving licence has been a lot harder than I thought to switch over from UK to Northern Ireland. So currently I don't even have a driving licence anyway, and without a driving licence I can't get insurance, so that's fine. Also I think it's a little bit of a blessing in disguise, because the weather has been, well, it's been like winter, and as most of you know I'm going to do Ireland first, well, Northern Ireland then Ireland, so it would have been absolutely Baltic, so it's fine to wait a little bit longer. Shame I haven't been working. If I'd have known I probably would have worked, but I couldn't even get that sorted anyway within 8 weeks, because I don't have the right documentation to get my, it's not a DBS, it's the same thing as a DBS but it's the Northern Ireland equivalent, so I'm waiting on my driving licence to be able to get that, because apparently I need some sort of enhanced check because they don't have proof that I live in Northern Ireland. I don't really know, but yeah, so there's a lot of stuff to get sorted anyway. Still need to get Starlink and all of that stuff, so there's time. But in the meantime I thought we'll do some videos and some adventures, we'll see, but hopefully I'll be off really soon and I can show you the van soon. But for now, let's have a little look around Botanic. I don't know what this thing is. Some sort of hot house. It is so warm in here. Don't really know what it is. Tropical plants? But it's so warm. Established in 1829. I mean, it's cool. I mean, I've seen this on TV. It's in, you know, The Fall with Gillian Anderson and Jamie Dornan. This is where he gets his first victim in it. And he's in here with his kid. I think there's more to it, but I'm scared to go through the door. I feel like I need to go out and get some air. It's pretty mad. Look how pretty. I don't think you can go out that way. I don't really know how big Botanic Gardens is. I don't really know where I'm going. So we're going to go into this tropical ravine thing. No idea what this is. Into the tropical zone. so hot in here. Nearly 29 degrees. I mean, I want it to be hotter, but not that much hotter. It's cool though. Opened 1889. That's cool. It's cool that in 1889 they had all this like stuff, like this tropical stuff. It must have been pretty mad. We just take it for granted now, but back then it must have been pretty wild. Can't lie, I don't really know what I'm looking at. Oh, this one's a bit cooler in here. Yeah. Like 10 degrees cooler. I wonder why that is. Just different plants, I guess, need different things. Some of these are massive. It's really nice and peaceful though. There's not like loads of people, huge crowds. Oh, there's some like little pond. It's not very interesting, is it? Oh. Right, I think I might have then. I don't know. I think I'm just generally lost. Let's have a look. Let's go right here. Oh. The Austin Museum's over there. That would be cool to go to. I just don't really have time at the moment. Because I've got to get my bloody teeth whitened. Global Medicine Garden we're coming up to. It's like medicinal plants from all over the world, to the island of Great Britain, South America, Africa. North America, Australia. Oh, how nice though. Birds seem to like it. Let's go down this way a little bit. I mean, I am actually totally lost at this point. Right, I'm looking for the rose garden at this point. God, how times have changed, eh? I'm now looking for rose gardens instead of pubs, but we will visit some pubs later. I'd love a lovely pint of Guinness or a pint of Murphy's, if the dentist says that's okay to have that. You just had your teeth whitened. I mean, I can definitely smell roses. What a cute little place though, to come like walk your dog or whatever. Ulrich is at home today. Don't think dentists allow dogs in. Could that be it, do we reckon? We need to find somewhere good for lunch as well. And then brush my teeth. because I've got to get to Lisburn Road. I'm not exactly sure where that is. I'll probably know when I see it, I just don't know the name of it. I don't think the roses are in bloom. Is this a rose garden? Okay, maybe the smell of roses was in my head because I think this is probably the rose garden. Can't actually see any roses. Oh well, still pretty. Wonder where it leads to. Right there. Don't know if you can see it. There's like a cute little, like, Chinese gate there. Gift of life. Celebrate organ donation. Yeah, cute. Right. Let's go find lunch. Don't know if you can see it, but that car has it's obviously got learner plates, right? But here, when you've passed your test, you then have an R plate on your car, which is different to the UK. Basically, the R just means restricted. So you're restricted to 45 miles per hour once you've passed your test for a whole year, I think. Obviously it's a long time since I did it, but that's even on the motorways and everything like that. So you'll see L plates and you'll see R plates here. Right, so I was actually on my way to get a burrito, but I walked past this like little Japanese ramen place, so we're going to try that. That's pretty cool, so we'll give that one a go. Okay, so got my ramen. Actually looks so good. Look how good that looks. And then this cool like little Japanese drink thing. And the place is pretty cool. Look how nice that is. So yeah, and I've never had like proper ramen before, so let's give it a go. I think it's going to be roasting, so I won't try it on camera just in case, but yeah, I will let you know. Okay, first time trying proper ramen that's not Wagamama's. It was actually so nice. So this is the place that it is, and it is on the Lisburn Road in Belfast. So now I am gonna head off for my tooth whitening, although I've got a little bit of time. I've got an hour until my teeth whitening, so maybe I'll go and have a drink somewhere first. I did see a cool pub down here, but I don't know that it would be normal to go and get your teeth whitened after having a beer. Is that normal? Or will they be like, what are you doing? But yeah, I need to pass 1 hour. Now I can't think of a better way to do that. And to go and get a pint. Let's see. I'm sure I passed a pub down here. So this is the Lisburn Road. I've driven down here before, but I don't think there's anything particularly like of note down here. There are like, the thing is with Belfast, it's such an old city. It's a Victorian city, but has so much history, like proper history, like old history, but also like modern history. It's got so much about it. Things that have happened in the past. Obviously the Trouble's been the most recent one, but on these roads, the Victorian houses and things like that, you just get these like, see, that looks like a church, but it's actually not. It's an art centre, but it's obviously a very old building. I'm still on the hunt for this pub. That's where I'm going to get my teeth whitened. I'm sure I passed a pub on this side of the road on my way down. Let's have a look. I am getting a bit more confident with the camera though. People are looking at me, but that's fine. I don't really care. I'm just a bit worried that you can't hear me because I don't have a mic. I did have mics, but they weren't compatible. So if you're somebody that knows anything about mics and GoPro, this is a Hero 13. If you know how the hell you get a mic for it, let me know, because I just can't work it out. Right, I had my teeth whitened and I'm pretty happy with it. He said I was the best one, best outcome today. Bad news is though, he said I'm not allowed to have anything that's not white to eat. And I said to him, can I have a Guinness? He said no, that's the worst thing you could have. Beer, yes, but it's going to bring it down a bit. So my drink today is going to have to be a white spirit with tonic or something. So not the beer that I wanted. I am in a park bathroom at the moment. Next thing is I'm going to try and get a taxi to the Peace Wall interface so I can show you that. Okay, so we made it to the Peace Wall. Not too sure my exact location where I am, but if I just show you, it's pretty tall. Loads of murals and stuff. I'm unsure of its length. I probably should have looked that up. Basically, the Peace Wall was built in the late 60s, I think 1969, into the 70s to separate two warring communities, Protestants and Catholics, Loyalists and Unionists. And some points along it you can see blast marks in the walls. I can't see any here, but there are parts in it. So what we're going to look to do is I'm going to try and find, there are some interface gates along the Peace Wall, and basically they open and shut. Some are still in operation. The one I'm looking for is still in operation, and they open in the morning and they shut at night, again to try and control movement between the two communities. But they are now open in the day, but there was a time when those were open, shut all of the time during the Troubles, etc, etc. So we'll take a little walk and we'll see what murals and stuff we can find. There's actually a lot of tourists here, a lot of black taxi tourism, like tour things going on. But you can see even on the other side of the Peace Wall there are still big high gates and stuff up, but here's the Peace Wall and there are the tourists. I don't think they can walk straight through them, but so far as I know the only other place with the Peace Wall is in Jerusalem. I don't know of another one. I need to go around these people, but I'm going to get run over in the process. Okay, so these are some of the peace gates. So you see that they'll actually close the road. and they're still in operation. So we've got the gate opening hours there, so they open at 6 and they shut at 10:30. Still to this day, and that is to segregate the two communities living in close proximity. Here's more of the peace wall and more gates, and again you can see that they're still operational. So still opening and shutting. I'm going to go and see if I can find the most sort of iconic ones, the ones you would have seen on TV and stuff. Try not to get run over. Yes, again. I'm off the beaten track here, so let's see if I can find them. So I am just walking down the Shankill Road, and it's sort of mural after mural. I couldn't find the interface gate that I was looking for, but I thought I'd just take a walk down the Shankill Road instead. There's not really a lot happening, just lots of Union Jack shops and band shops that you probably wouldn't normally see. But yeah, this is the Shankill Memorial Park, and it was built to remember the people that died in the Second World War from here. But it seems like it's a memoriam for lots of other things as well currently. It's very pretty, little walled garden in the middle of the Shankill. There you go, this memorial park is dedicated to the memory of those members of HM forces from this area who served and died in the First and Second World War and then subsequent conflicts. That one commemorates the Battle of the Somme. Loads of memorial benches and stuff like that. This lamp has been erected and dedicated to the memory of those innocent victims of the Shankill bombing on Sunday the 23rd of October 1993. We'll take a walk on down, see if there's anything else along the Shankill. Okay, so I made it for my drink. Unfortunately, it's not a pint, it's a G&T, because apparently that's all the dentist said I could have. It's a white spirit. So it's not the pint of Guinness that I wanted, but it will do the job. And apparently I can't have anything of any colour for dinner, so it looks like I'm just getting chips for dinner as well, which is really annoying. But luckily I had that really nice ramen for lunch. Also, why is my G&T in a wine glass? But some at Kelly's Cellars is actually really cool. I've never been here before, which is weird because it's right in the city centre, but I'll have to show you inside because it's actually really cool. The outside bit looks like this. It's proper busy, and it's Monday at 5 o'clock. But yeah, I'll show you inside. It's actually really cool on the inside as well. But for the time being, I'm just going to enjoy my G&T. That's not a pint of Guinness, but we move. Right, so let me show you inside this bar. It's actually well cool. I can't believe I haven't been here before, and it was just around the corner. It's Kelly's Cellars. Look how cool it is. When you see inside, I mean, it's mega busy, but I'll show you what it's like. It's also quite loud. Alright, so that was a nice little drink stop off. Now we're going to go to the Duke of York.
He said it was my birthday.
Actually, Robbie, right at the beginning.
There's taxi rank at the end of the road.
Just turned a corner and come across the Albert clock. If you look at it, it's proper leaning. I don't know if you can see it, but it's like Belfast Leaning Tower of Pisa. Let me see if I can get the leaning. Oh, look at this, love this. Ulster says yo. Maybe I'll go for a drink there. We're supposed to be on my way to get the train. Can you see it? It's proper leaning. Belfast Big Fish. No idea what it represents or what it means. Maybe you got Holland and Wolf in the background there. Pretty cool. Right, got some garlic fries and we're going to head across the Lygon Bridge. We're going to nip over to Titanic Quarter and see if we can see where Titanic was built. But yeah, this is the Lygon Bridge. Going to head across it now. Trying to listen to what she's saying. So I put in Titanic Quarter.
The next train to arrive at platform 2 will be the 1833 Northern Ireland Railways service to Bangor.
Is this platform 2?
Bangor West and
Sorry, I'm just listening to what a woman's saying. Basically,
and allow passengers to alight.
I put in Titanic Quarter and it just took me to the train station, so I'm not sure I can be asked to walk to the actual Titanic Quarter. Platform 2 via footbridge for trains to Bangor. So I may have to leave that one there for today, and maybe another time. But now I'm at the train station, I'm not sure I can be asked to walk over to Titanic. But it is pretty cool and worth a visit. Now I've just got to bloody find platform 2. Like, this isn't easy. We're on, like, this is a slip road from the motorway. The trains to Bangor use footbridge to platform 2. Where is the footbridge to platform 2? Who knows? So yeah, you can see why I can't be asked to go to Titanic. So I'm gonna go to the platform, get the train back to Bangor and eat my garlic fries. So yeah, I've done loads of walking, and also yesterday I did 12 point something miles just as a random hike. So I've done loads of walking today. I think I'm going to leave it there, but hopefully you have enjoyed what we have seen today. Right, do you not think this is the weirdest footbridge to a train ever? Like, that's the motorway and there's my pissing train. I'm not running for it. If it goes, it goes. In fact, I hope it goes so I don't eat my garlic fries on the train. How embarrassing. I don't think it's going anywhere. So yeah, I'm gonna stink out the train. Okay, so I'm back in Bangor after my little Belfast trip. I know it probably wasn't like the most exciting video. I mean, we didn't do that much today, but it was just sort of a practice video. I was going to Belfast to get my teeth whitened, so I thought I'd take you along with me. It was also just an opportunity to say I am going travelling, just not as soon as I thought I was gonna, but I am. And hopefully it won't be too much longer, and hopefully I do pick up the van this week, but we'll see. So hopefully this video turns out okay. It depends if I can even work out how to edit it, so just please bear with, and please keep watching, because the more I do it the better I'll get at it, hopefully, although I am the worst with anything techie, so it might take me longer than it would take other people, but hang in there. And I'm going to try my best, so hopefully I can piece this together into an okay video for you that's not too long and not too boring, and hopefully I have shown you some stuff today. Granted, half of it was probably bars, but I didn't go to that many, not as many as I would have gone to had I have been able to drink anything other than G&T. But yeah, peace, love, and yeah, what's my sign off going to be? I need to think of that, don't I? A sign off for the Rolling Richardsons. I know, guts over fear. Bye everybody.